my feel-good breakfast show.
This is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, and we're live on 3 now. An exciting morning with some kids around and people literally hanging around, finding out what we're doing on our feel-good breakfast show. But you know what? This is also a show where we're bringing a lot of conscience. And over the years, I mean, there's been people that have been talking about National Organ Donor Awareness Month. It's the first time that I encountered, and I want to know more about it. This year's theme is Proud to be an Organ Donor. And although South Africa is a world leader in terms of donating, there is still a shortage because I guess we have misconceptions about what donation is all about. It has resulted in a shortage of potential organ donors and patients are waiting for transplants. So it's on the decrease and we need to increase that. Well, here to tell us more about organ donation this morning, Samantha Nicholls, Executive Director of Organ Donor Foundation. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's something that I've always wondered about because, you know, as a kid, it's stuff that you talk about.
Absolutely.
Before I get to my own questions, let's just talk about what concerns all of us. I mean, which organs and tissue can be transplanted or donated from one person to another, and also how many lives can it save?
Well, one person can donate their heart, their lungs, their liver, their kidneys and their pancreas. So those 5 solid organs can potentially save up to 7 lives. You can also donate your tissue, so your skin, bone, corneas and heart valves, and that could potentially improve the quality of life of up to 50 people. So ideally you can help up to 57 people when you become an organ donor.
We're talking about this on the show because we know that there are people waiting to have organs. They
Absolutely.
need donations. Currently, how many people are waiting for transplants? And also, what's the most in demand?
Well, currently there are about 4,300 adults and children awaiting transplant, and there's a desperate need. Only 600 or less than 600 transplants are performed each year.
Sure.
The organ in highest demand, if you can call it that, is a kidney, because there are a lot of people who have lifestyle diseases, you know, hypertension, diabetes, which leads to chronic kidney failure, which leads to them needing a kidney transplant. So that would be the organ in highest demand.
It's almost the one thing that you say socially, you know, I love you so much, I'll give you my kidney. Or people almost joke about it because, you know, it shows true appreciation, I guess, of the human and also
Absolutely.
how much you care about someone. But why would people be hesitant to donate an organ? And also, should we be hesitant?
No, absolutely not. A lot of people, I think, have a lot of fears and misconceptions, you know, things like doctors will let me die or it will delay my funeral or there's a cost involved. People think it's such a technically challenging thing to become an organ donor that you have to pay for it, you know, that there are tests that you need to undergo, and it's actually pretty simple. It costs nothing. You visit our website, you call our toll-free line, and then you discuss it with your family. That's actually all you need to do.
This year's theme is Proud to be an Organ Donor. What's the message behind the theme for this year?
Well, it's really about people taking ownership, being proud. We use the thumbs up, you know, being proud to be an organ donor, because people, you know, when they sign up, they really are quite enthusiastic and they tell their family, they tell their friends, look at my organ donor card. So that's what we want people to do, to take ownership and be proud to be an organ donor.
I must say this because as a kid, you know, you talk on the playground, and I remember we used to incorrectly so speak to each other and say, no, but if you're an organ donor, the doctors will let you die. Help us with this misconception.
Doctors do everything in their power to save your lives. You know, they swear by a Hippocratic oath. The first thing they must do is save your life. And there's a completely technical process until you become a donor. You have to be diagnosed brainstem death. It's quite a technical thing. So, no, absolutely, doctors will do everything they can to save your life.
So we're safe and it's cool.
Absolutely.
And it's totally amazing to be an organ donor. Well, this is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. If you want to find out more about the Organ Donor Foundation, they are on odf.org.za. So odf.org.za. Also call their toll-free line. It's 0800 22 66 11. And you have to inform your family when you become an organ donor.